Today, we're going to talk about ring toss game. Each time you land the hook, move the wood one space towards your opponent. Player wins when the wood moves to the end. So this is the counter over here. So as you can see, I've already set it up over here. I've only set it up one side because like in every other videos that I have, I'm going to give this away. So I'm just trying to keep the things that I need to do, the minimal, so that I can send it to the winner, as pristine as possible. So let's take a look at what's in this box. So since I've already opened it up, let me just show you some of the contents. So definitely some of the things over here would be the ring itself, the hook is over here, as well as the string and some of the screws to keep it fixed up here. So as you can see over here, I haven't tightened down everything. Okay, so that is why everything is removable and it's a bit more, it can drop at any point of time, a bit more fragile, but I think it's okay. It is just for the sake of this video. I'm just going to show you how do we play this game. And if you're interested, you can take part in this contest, this giveaway if you have a residential address in Singapore, or if not, you can actually buy it if you're interested. I'll put it in the links in the description below. So over here is the counter, to score. So if I can put it over here, you can have a two-player kind of thing, right? So one on the left, one on the right, and then you put it probably over here. And every time you land on the hook, you start off from the middle. So whenever you land on the hook, okay, they didn't really say where. Let me see. It says towards or move. Every time you land on the hook, move one space towards your opponent. So if let's say, for example, if I got in on the hook, I'll move it one over here. And then after that, if let's say I win again, I'll move it over here. I guess after that, I'll win. I'm not sure whether this is considered win, but it's up to you again. The rule doesn't really state. Inside here, there is no instruction sheet. They didn't even teach you how to set this all up. Right, so it's all empty over here. Yes, empty. So there's nothing, no instruction sheet. So yeah, I think you've got to just play your own way. So what we can do is, of course, the fun thing about this is that this is real time. So when you and your opponent starts together, you just chaos. You keep trying to toss the ring. And whenever it lands on the hook, you move it here. And if let's say your opponent land on the hook, you move it back again. And that is why it's very fast until you move it to here, and then one more time you win the game, right? And that's how you actually conclude to say who wins the game. So this is quite a fun game, a very dynamic game. It's a very simple game. And I would say I thought the setup would be very quick. But honestly, it took me longer than I had expected to actually set it all up. Because actually, what comes together, like I had mentioned, is this plank of woods over here. This one definitely don't need any setup at all. The only thing is about the ring and the hook. So given this string over here, initially when I tie it up, okay, I tied up to nearing the end over here. And when I swing, I realized this ring has always been too low. It's always like hitting at the bottom over here, and that is a problem because you can never ever hook to it since it's always hitting at the bottom. So then I was thinking, what is the best way that to do this? So maybe let's just bring it up here. So as you can see, the hook is really very small over here. The space that you can hook on is very small. If you can, you just land it in here, right? So initially it was too low. Maybe I'll just use the other one to visualize over here. I don't know whether for the others, if you were to buy the product, do you have to set it up yourself? But if let's say forever you see this ring over here, if it's always hitting at the bottom, you'll never ever hook up to this, right? So the thing about it is, I don't think you can throw it in a way like you try to throw it this way. I don't think the intention is to throw it. The intention probably is to swing it, right? Is to swing it to see whether you can reach to it. So I mean, one way you could do is you can try to throw it in here, but I don't think this is the intention of this. That's why you have this string over here. So I try to make it a little bit higher. And then when it goes a little bit higher, my problem is if it's a bit still too low, it always get hit here, right? And you never ever go in also. So similar to this also, you see, I actually tie it to a point that it's still like that. Okay, but if it's too high, right? Imagine if it's too high, you will, and again, never ever reach it, right? How would it even hook it to it? So the best is, what I did was I actually try to tie it like that. Okay, tie the string here and I remove it. But when you do it this way, you realize that it keeps hitting here. So for example, I just want to show you, if I were to just do it this way, and you can see, you will keep hitting the hook itself, and oh yeah, it's definitely not easy at all. Yeah, see, it keeps hitting the hook direct on, right? So you never get hooked to it, right? Because every time it hits, this is the string, it hits like that, then it will just bounce off. Yeah, so I had a lot of problems with, how do I then do this? I think there's a lot of places on YouTube that is showing this game, and it seems so easy for them. And you know, it is the fun part of it, right? You should be able to quickly land this ring on the hook, and then you know that's where you get the very fast pace, trying to see who wins, right? And again, I believe after you measure it already, you should replicate the same way to your opponent, the same exact height, to be more fair about it. So what I realized is this: in order to really get it to the hook, right? Okay, at least for what I have done, you have to okay. So many ways I was trying it out. You know, I could actually try to swing it to the side, but if I swing to the side like that, as you can see, you definitely miss the hook, right? You will never ever, because of physics, you will never ever hit the hook. So it doesn't quite make sense to move it to the side like that, right? It will never ever hit. I wanted it to maybe hook from the side. So I realized if you go straight, you know, like I had mentioned, you always hit the hook and you'll never ever get in. So I realized is probably need a little bit of motion on the side, like this, to make a circular motion such that it will turn and catch here, right? And this is where I found that there's a chance that I could, and as you can see over here, if you were to have too much force, right, you go all the way to the back. Maybe let me show you the side over here. If you do a little bit more force, oh, sorry, the structure, I shouldn't pull too hard. Okay, so as you can see over here, okay, if I were to move it, oh no, sorry, let's do that one more time. Okay, let me just hold this here to keep the structure in place. So if I were to move it to the side too much, right, as you can see, right, it will hit the wood at the back. Again, it doesn't go to the hook itself, right? So you have to time it just right to catch onto the hook. So I tried a few times. Let's try and see. So definitely, I think the trick is again to push it to the side such that you swing it back. You swing to the hook. Okay, I maybe need to change the angle over here so that it's easier for me to do it, because I managed to do it a few times, off camera. So let me just try. Yes, like this. So just a light swing like this, a circular motion, and then after that, let's see whether it hooks up over here. So as you can see, it's not easy at all. And yes, I got it. So once I did it this way, and if my opponent's opposite me, okay, definitely you want to play it this way, right? And then I'll move it towards the opponent. I'll reset this again and I'll try it again, right? So I move it, swing it to the side. So it's a circular motion like this. Let me just see. Okay, catch on camera. Circular motion like this to try to get it there. But of course, too hard, you reach to the back, and then you'll never ever reach to the ring. So maybe let me just hold this here. Keep my hands in the way. No, my hands in the way again. Okay, maybe I shall just hold it at the top here. Okay, yeah, let's see that is, yeah, so it's not easy at all somehow. I'm not sure, am I doing anything wrong? If any of you know, you can actually comment at the bottom so that everyone else will know also. But it seems I have no more luck on this. I'm like, it seems like, I don't know, is it the string got longer because I didn't tie it very tight? Because it seems like I always going to the back right now, right? I couldn't even, okay. Yeah, it's always going to the back right now. I can't even show you anymore about the thing being hooked up anymore. So just a few more times. If it fails, I'm just going to stop right now. Yeah, I still couldn't get it. Yeah, you see, it's too long, right? It goes all the way to the back. Oh, okay. Maybe, okay, okay, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't need to pull back so much. Yes. I think that was the mistake I made. Let's try it. I think I'm getting there. But you see, if it's not going to catch so soon, right, it's not going to be so fun because you cannot move the trick in the mind. Everyone watching it will be so bored, right? Like, when are you going to catch on? When is the hook going to catch on? I don't know myself. No, it's not good. Okay, almost there. Yeah, maybe I shall just swing it more. Yeah, almost. Swing it more towards the back a little bit such that it misses, because now I realize most of the time I'm hitting to the other side, causing it to not even try to latch onto the hook. Yeah, so I'll probably need to, yeah, that's too much also, right? Okay. All right, almost. I almost caught it. No. Yeah, I guess it's time to give up soon. The ring position. I got it, right. Finally. And then I'll move it to the end, and there's one more over here. So Yeah, I think it's not easy at all. Not easy at all. If you go into the side over here, oh, okay, let me just hold it there. If I were to try it again at this angle, let me see. So it's like this. Oh, okay, so if I would do it at the side like that, I think it's very, very hard for me to visualize like the force needed to catch it. Yeah, I mean at the side over here is very difficult because it's not like this. It's, I have to move it in a circular motion like that. A circular motion. Circular motion. Let's try a few more times. Okay, almost. Circular motion. Okay, almost. Yeah, the problem is maybe if I have two hands, one hand to guide, where I had last thrown, the other hand to move the ring to my hand, maybe it'll be easier. Yeah, but I'm almost there, you see, almost there. If I were to do it in the circular motion like that, it's almost there. Oops. Yeah, it's getting a bit too long for a simple game, this whole video. But I really wanted to catch this on video. Yeah, maybe you can skip it to the end and then you see, oh, almost two times. Yeah, I hit it to the side, but didn't catch at all. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, didn't. No. So yeah, even you see, if you go to the front, okay, let me just show you from this view. If I were to just straight onto it, right, you realize that you always hit the, yeah, you never ever catch on, right? If you go to straight on. So that's why you need to do a swinging motion to catch it on. Yeah, swinging motion like this to try to catch it. And as you can see over here from this angle, if you do it too much, you hit the side of the wood again. Not so fun after all, right? Not so easy after all. And again, if you screw it all in, right, your tolerance will be much lower. So I don't know, will that help? Will that be easier? Will that be harder? I'm not sure myself. Yeah, but I didn't screw it all in this time around. Yeah, so anyway, guess that's the end of this video. Yeah, still trying to hope, that I can get it in. But yeah, I guess, no. If not, this will be a 20 minutes video, right? So I'm going to stop here. So thank you so much for watching this. Let me just cheat a little bit, put it here, yes. And yeah, if you like this game, I believe, there's a lot more. Of course, I mean, if you were to do it this way, it would be much easier, right? So if you like this game, you can actually, you want to take part in this, just need to write in the comments below to say, why would you want to win this game? And then automatically you take part in this contest. This contest will end on 18th of June. Okay, I'll put in the description again exactly when. I guess it will be 18th of June, 23599 hours or 2024. So yeah, it's either you want to take part in this, or if not, you can directly buy it in the description below. So thank you for watching. If you like this kind of video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.